This is Sahil Reyes from Las Vegas. This is SCAI 2019. With me is Herb Aronow, as well as Arnold, Seto, and Sahil Parikh. They are the organizer for SCAI Fellows course. Sahil is the chair, as well Arnold and Arnold is the co-chairs for 2019. So what is new for 2019? This course is the hottest and the most kind of top hit for fellows, and there's a waiting list every year. And so what is exciting and new in 2019?
Well, so the Fellows course is one of the premier events in the educational calendar every year for the United States Interventional Fellows, and we're pleased that not only do we have adult coronary interventional fellows, but we also have international fellows in coronary intervention, as well as adult congenital heart disease fellows who are well represented at the course. In the last couple of years, we've also had some innovations. We've had an advanced structural heart track for those fellows that are doing advanced training in structural interventions, and we aspire to have the same this year for peripheral vascular trainees. And so the course continues to be extremely popular. We have nearly 300 attendees from all over the world every year, and somehow we're able to condense the whole course into approximately 3.5 days. And people leave exhausted but exhilarated by the experience.
Sure.
I think what we're really excited about has been some of the educational innovations in the course that we've introduced over the last several years. For example, we have whole heart dissections that are led by expert prosectors and clinicians to help do correlations between the anatomy and the imaging in structural heart interventions. We have very interactive case review sessions with expert faculty that prove to be very lively and allow for the fellows to work together with each other to understand best practices. And I think, again, it's always popular, but we have a very rich satellite symposia schedule in which we have not just the clinical skills that are required, but also talk about career development and some of the non-clinical skills that we need as practicing interventionists. I know Herb's been very involved in developing that content, and we're lucky that we've been really able to imbue some of those things from the boot camp program that Arnold has been participating in, and some of the other non-clinical skills. And you guys can probably comment on that.
What is the boot camp? Tell us more, Arnold.
Well, the boot camp takes an idea from the SCAI National Scientific Sessions and brings it to the Fellows course. I mean, we'd all get grounded in the basic science, the nitty-gritty, and we are taking on these innovative educational sessions such as a flipped classroom, and so we really have a lot of innovation in education at the SCAI Fellows course. The boot camp portion is really getting at the non-clinical competencies that we don't often talk about, but really are to prepare fellows into private practice or into academic medicine. They need that information, but it's never taught, either in the general curriculum of their fellowship or outside. And these things would include leadership in the cath lab, finances, of course, negotiations of salary and contracting, and malpractice. These are all the questions and concepts that we all talk about, but are never formally taught. And so we bring in experts from the legal profession, the business side, and non-physicians teaching us about what we need to know. And this is what we hear from our colleagues, that, oh, we wish that someone taught us this back then.
Yeah, those so-called soft skills that everybody needs, that you don't get in med school, but that you need to survive in life and in practice, right?
Yeah, life and work life.
I think one of the most remarkable aspects of this is that it's iterative, right? I mean, there's been a long history of really amazing program chairs and co-chairs who have built what, as Sahil said, has become the premier fellows course, interventional fellows course in the United States. And every year we build on that. And so it's been around for long enough that it is really a fantastic product that clearly speaks for itself. But it's been a lot of fun to participate in the planning along the way. It's been fun and exciting to watch it expand beyond the traditional first year of interventional training into structural, and now we hope into peripheral. So I'm thrilled to be working with this team of superstars.
So I feel like, as you said, going beyond the just coronary, the peripheral and structural, it's becoming more demanding, especially you are finishing coronary and then you're going to structural year. We don't have dedicated ACGME or even curriculum. You just go to the cath lab and learn these procedures. But if SCAI can incorporate this, which will be, I think this will add a lot of value for graduates of structural programs?
Well, I think you hit on a really important topic or area, which is just what it takes to be competent in these areas. And some of it is procedural, as you alluded to, but there's also all the foundational component as well. And I think through capture of content and making it available through part of the digital strategy, we hope to share that information with those that were at the meeting and perhaps even those that weren't.
Right.
It's not just knowledge-based competencies, but of course it's hands-on. And so a big feature of the fellowship course is going to be these hand-on training pavilions where each vendor will have their equipment on hand in a small group setting. The participants will be able to learn on that equipment and feel comfortable for it when they are in practice or during training.
Awesome. Is it a Jeopardy this year?
There's always a Jeopardy. And we'll have a similar entertaining round of questions and competitors as always.
All right.
And so we feel privileged to be stewards of this program. It's really got a 20-year history now with the Society, and we're grateful that we're part of it. And we look forward to seeing all of the fellows and hopefully all the program directors sending their fellows to this meeting this year in December.
Thank you so much for your time. This is a very big highlight for a 2019 course. For all the fellows there, don't forget to sign up. The meeting is happening mid-December.
December first weekend.
First weekend, yeah. So you cannot beat that in Cosmopolitan Las Vegas in December. All right, this is Shadi Reis from SCAI-TV. Watch this video and others on clinicaltrials.org. Thank you.